Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're live. Yo! Let me pop out my chat for a second. Hey guys! You guys are among the first. This is a big deal. Among the first of a new era. Good morning! Hello, green guy, thank you. Wait, that wasn't even like a compliment. Why did I say thank you? Ronception. I want to remake of Gen 1. Don't do that. Don't say that. Let me just open this up. Okay. Now we have everything prepared. It didn't start. It started but didn't start. Oh, hello. Turns out this was a good break time. Yeah. If you're at work or something. This is me. And this is the presents. Okay. It's my first True Green stream. Really? Hello, brother. Champions news, please. We're definitely getting Champions news. Mr. True Green, what are your favorite predictions so far? Gen 10, Champions, spin-off. Dude, I'm so true and green. Yeah. Sup, Joey? Wow, it's a lot of people's first stream. Boy, oh boy, I hope we get Gen 10 today. We're definitely getting Gen 10 today. Damn, it says you're old. Yeah, that is weird. How? Gen 5 remakes. We're not getting Gen 5 remakes. We're definitely not getting a remake today. By the way, let's test out some audio for a second before we react. So, question, if I play this, you can hear it, and you can hear me at the same time. I'm loud enough. I don't know if I want to play this because this is copyrighted music, actually, probably, but let me not do that one. But I mean, you can hear me over this, I assume, so. We want the video to be at least a little bit loud. I just wish they take more time to make their game. That's what we all wish. I can't I can't make it happen just by existing. Just by saying so. What are your thoughts on pandering to Gen Alpha audience and changing your channel to name TrueGreen67? How did I literally never think of that? That's crazy. Nobody's ever told me that joke. Which is odd because you'd think they would. That's really odd. This is a good remix. Orberg remix by Snivies. What are your... Sorry for... Okay, I'm not gonna say if it's a spoiler. Gen 10 is cancelled. My dad works at Mahjong. In Mojang. Sorry. Where are you up to on One Piece anime run? Literally at the end of Summit War. Literally at the end of Marineford. Just a few episodes left before like the post Marineford kind of stuff. The big thing just happened. The big sad thing just happened. God, yeah, good sir, how art thou? Okay. Nathan, chill. Nathan, what time is it where you are? Let me check. 12 a.m. Okay, that's better honestly than what I like. Waking up for this is so annoying, but like being already awake for a long time for this is also cool. Alright. Imagine if we get a third Pokepark game, if anyone remembers that. We're probably not getting a third Pokepark game. I don't think there's ever been a time, other than Pokemon Snap, has there ever been a time where they made a sequel to a game after, like, decades? Or at least 10 years? I'm trying to remember. Please give a third Pokepark. If they make like a third Pokepark, it's probably gonna be like a spiritual successor, not necessarily Pokepark. It'll like it'll be Pokepark, but with like a new name. Like, I mean, it could be new Pokepark. It's actually 12:49. At least it's a weekend. Yeah. I need a Pokemon Smaragd? What's Pokemon Smaragd? I think we're getting another wacky spin-off like we did when Legends dropped. I don't remember what spin-off was released when Legends dropped. Was it Cafe or something? But there's always a wacky. It's not just when Legends drop. Like every generation, there's a few wacky spin-offs. Smaragd equals emerald in German. Got it. Hey Ron, just want to say I've been watching your videos like crazy. I love the effort you put in. I'm no artist, but you make me interested in art, so thanks. You're welcome. That's what we do it for. Honestly, this is the first stream where I'm using like daylight. Like there's no light in front of me. It's literally just a window in front of me. Hopefully the sun somehow doesn't go away or like it becomes cloudy, because then in the middle of the stream there's just gonna my face is gonna become way darker. New Pokemon dungeons would be nice, but probably wouldn't have. It probably won't happen. But it's not out of the question. Like the series is probably not dead. Do we have an idea of what's going on to be shown, or just speculation? Just speculation, but usually based on logic. It's gonna be a bunch of spin-offs. A bunch of games that already updates for games that already exist, like Masters and Go and the TCG Pocket. But then also something with some kind of animated series or short, probably, that will be revealed. And then definitely main series game, probably Gen 10, because it's time for a new generation. Why not Gen 1 remake Sarah? We're not getting Gen 1 remakes. They literally just released Fire Red and Leaf Green ports. Let's hope at least we get starters. That always builds most hype. Yeah, 60% chance we get starters if they reveal a new generation. But there's been a time where they haven't. I mean, when they revealed like Sun and Moon, they didn't show us anything. Literally, they just showed us the titles, a few concept, a bit of concept art, just a picky peck. Not even box art. We didn't know the legendaries, and I was fine with it. It built up a lot of hype, and that was for the second anniversary. This is for the 20th anniversary. So honestly, they could do the same thing where they don't for the 30th anniversary, they don't show anything and they just slowly reveal a lot, just like Generation 7. It'll be interesting to see if the rumors regarding the introduction of additional DS and GBA games to the Switch 2 are true. I don't think it's likely though. I didn't even hear anything about that. But yeah, I would definitely want to see Gen 3, like all of Gen 3 on the Switch. But if they announced Fire Red and Leaf Green, I don't know if they would announce immediately after like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Ron, you gotta choose Scarlet Violet or Sword and Shield. To replay, I guess Scarlet and Violet. I remember the 20th anniversary when I was a kid. That was 10 years ago. Damn! Ron, what country do you think will become Gen 10's region? The problem is that I think I know because of the leaks, so I'm not going to say. I remember 20th anniversary when I was an adult. Same. I do hope we get Ruby Sapphire Emerald someday. We need to. Like, this is kind of ridiculous that we don't have it already. It's actually really weird. They're not doing a good job of that. I just came from the Japanese waiting session for the live event, and they had a lot more going on their stream. Didn't they have like a drone show? Bring back Ash, Rock, and Misty. That's I don't care for that. We already have thousands of episodes of that. Okay, guys, 6 minutes. I was 12, 13 when it was 20th anniversary. That's me reading a chat, not me, because I was not that age. I was 20. Oh yeah, Pokemon is the same age as me. So whatever age Pokemon is, that's the age that I'm gonna turn into. I'm 29. Come on, Ron. Where's our drone show? Not this early in the morning. If it was later, I would do a drone show. On hitting the big 30 Unk status. Hey, I was already Unk at 27. I'm still in my 20s. I'm still in my 20s. I'm still punching. Can we get Sun and Moon to Nintendo Switch? No, we're not gonna get Sun and Moon to Nintendo Switch. Not even in 20 years. At the very least, if not a full reveal, I'm betting on a tease for Gen 10 like they did with the initial announcement of Gen 9. With the announcement of Gen 9, they actually showed the starters, though. And, like, a second of gameplay. Not gameplay, but, you know, in-game locations. It is odd that we have no South America region. And we're not gonna get it. That is really odd, honestly. And obviously it wouldn't be all of South America. I don't think they've ever done an entire continent. But Brazil makes a lot of sense. Central America, Mexico makes a lot of sense. But I guess the one that they chose makes sense for Gen 10 based on the leaks because of the population. And they are Pokemon fans. Like, from what I know, I think, like, even like they watch my videos, that country. Mexico region for Gen 11, please. That would be nice. Obviously, it's weird that we don't have Australia. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, Spain was kind of odd if you think about it, because they really barely utilized Spanish, like, and Portuguese locations, and we already had like France and England. Like, we've only had what, 3 continents in Pokemon. I never said Spain was in South America. I'm saying that it's odd that we have 3 Europes. To what? Hopefully the stream won't lag this time. 25th anniversary stream was a little messy. Oh yeah! Was that 25th? I don't remember. It was 21. Yeah, it was 2021 that lagged, so it was the 25th. This one's hyping me up. Italy region, it's very odd that we don't have an Italy region. Okay, I would have preferred Italy over Spain, honestly. Because, like, Roman inspiration would have been really cool. I also don't like leaks once the game is announced, honestly. Actually, I don't like leaks in general. Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't want leaks to happen. Hopefully we don't get any leaks, but we're gonna get leaks. Every game gets leaked. Literally every single game has gotten leaked. Forever and ever and forever and ever. But, like, yeah, because I want to be surprised about the Pokemon. At least the Pokemon shouldn't get leaked, you know? I'm 1 minute, really. My dad works in Pokemon. We will get Switch 3. I know, it's crazy how Game Freak is the company that makes the Switch. They're the ones working on the Switch 3. Imagine Game Freak was making a console. That's impossible. Alright. Alright. I'm out. I'm gonna watch it on my own like usual, okay? See you. Hopefully the rest don't do that. Because if you watch it with me, you get to see the presents and a reaction and commentary from an expert, a Pokemon expert. I'm a Pokemon expert, right? Like, that's like, I'm allowed to say that, right? I know more than the like the average Pokemon fan, I assume. It's my job. Pokemon historian. Dum ba dum ba dum bum. We're actually all leaving. If that happened, I would cry. I would actually, like, it would change my life in a negative way. I would reassess some things. Love your video from Malaysia. Nice. You are a highly qualified Pokemon person. Are you getting a costume for Porum? Not this year. Haven't had a costume since in the last literally 11 years. Alright, it's 9:01. Things should start. Things should happen. Let me refresh just in case. Nope, it's still not happening. Oh, it is happening. Sheesh. Okay, you guys can hear that? You heard that? You're listening to this? You can hear the music? You can hear the stream? Well, you can still hear me? Definitely a Pokemon expert, good sir. Thank you. Everybody come in! Come in! Come into the stream! It's happening! The biggest moment in Pokemon in the last 5 years. Let's go! Not 5 years. Actually, probably, yeah. This is bigger than Gen 9 announcement. Guys, come on. If you just popped in, stay. Because I'm nervous. I don't want to be nervous for nothing. Oh, it's happening! It's... Whoa! This is crazy. We're hitting 2 digits. This is a big moment. Oh my god. Whoa, Gen 1 again? Nah, it makes sense to go back to Gen 1 for the 30th anniversary. Ooh. Love that intro. They skipped Gen 2's intro. And then they just went all the way to Gen 9. I mean Gen 8. And 9. Yeah. I mean, what's funny is that they could not release. Why was that in, like, not English?
Hello everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day. This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series.
Good thing I have YouTube Premium, so there's no ad.
In those first 2 titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance. Now, a total of 1,025 Pokemon have been discovered.
Oh my god, what is he gonna say next?
Diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience.
That is a big Pikachu.
This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th, a milestone reached because of your support.
They're doing a lot of spin-off things.
Each and every one of you.
A lot of events.
We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to evolve. In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokemon. Please enjoy the presentation.
Okay. Pikachu's pretty big. It's a big Pikachu. It's like double the size. That sound... That reminded me of the beginning of the Japanese opening, you know, 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh, that. Is it? That's hilarious. Why? Here, I'm the biggest Pokemon music fan among the Poketubers, and I don't know, that's odd.
I handled the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version.
Because, you know, they're kind of free to listen to right now.
45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the game.
But it is cute, and
we took particular care to make the audio sound just like
if it's, like,
so I hope
cheap,
you enjoy listening while
it's a fun, novel thing to have on the side, like on your desk. But you have to have all the cartridges? That's crazy. I mean,
hello, Pokemon trainers.
it doesn't hurt
Happy
having
Pokemon
it.
Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company.
Chris Brown!
And I'm thrilled to
Bad
share
name.
news about the 2026 Pokemon World Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience.
Oh yeah,
Pokemon XP.
I may go to this.
The 2026 Pokemon World Championships will once again welcome nearly 3,000 competitors from all over the world. Competitors in the video game championships will battle for the first time.
We're aware.
Pokemon Champions.
Yeah, this one's a little low for, the volume's a little low for this for some reason.
Competitors will battle in the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go.
That's not
and
just you, that's
Pokemon
me
Unite.
too.
Each of the final matches of these games will be held at the Chase Center.
This
An
presentation
arena
is
that's
probably
3
like
times the size
25
as last
minutes
year's finals.
from what I remember. 25
Years
to
ago,
like 26
we started
minutes.
on a mission to
It
create
came
the
steady.
exciting Pokemon
That was a great
event
show. They
for
did a
our
great job.
competitors and their families. As the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience.
The music this year
that
for
trainers
the
around the world can come together and celebrate
Worlds
their
was really
fandom.
good.
As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages
Oh, no,
can
I may
expect
have to
fun
go.
activities, including
But some of my
interactive
friends are not going,
exhibits,
so I don't
pin
know.
trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of course, visiting the Pokemon Center pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience, today we're giving you a first look at a truly special piece of art
Oh, yeah.
illustrating
Okay, that's cool.
Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated World Championships.
It's literally a Pokemon Expo. I may have to
Whether
go.
you're joining us in person in San Francisco or from
I'll have
home on
massive
our live
FOMO if I don't go.
we
Oh
can't
no.
wait to see you this August. Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
You're welcome. I didn't do anything though. Okay, cards. Glurak. I can't read that, but it says Lugia. So actually I could read it. Lugia. Okay, I don't know the Chinese name of Solgaleo. Hey, yo! What is the future? I wonder what this means. Ah, it's just pocket news. Tenth anniversary. Oh my god, it's the 10th anniversary. I just forgot about that. I like this. I like this graphic. I like what they're doing with this, the glow, the outer glow.
A huge range of Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return.
Whoa! Who
There's
thought
a
they
two-day
weren't?
Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow. We
Tomorrow.
also have a promo code.
It's cold
to share.
outside. But baby, it's cold outside. Again. Oh yeah, this was leaked.
Here.
Oh, he spoke. I mean, he speaks already, but
Let your curiosity shine! Pokemon
Wow,
Masters.
they really didn't announce anything exciting yet. But that's normal. Ugh. It's always the low point in cafe. Guys, don't leave. Oh, my Lodic looks cute. Honestly, my Lodic made my day a little better. Glurak. Oh wait, I forgot that Pokemon Sleep exists. I know some people who still play it, but like... And the music is not bad, the music's pretty good. Dun 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 dun. Are we getting Latios and Latias? The abandoned ship music. Or the island music. Yeah, okay. You see, it's good knowing Pokemon music.
To celebrate Pokemon Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray.
Did anybody else predict that based on the music?
Three legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle. You can participate in the event to unlock their Unite licenses. And even more Pokemon are scheduled to be added.
I honestly don't know which Pokemon are in Unite. So like whenever they announce something, I always think like, oh, weren't they already in Unite? I have not gotten an ad for Pokemon Sleep. But again, I have YouTube Premium. Guys, I recommend you get YouTube Premium if you have the money. It is very much worth it. It's probably my favorite subscription. But maybe I watch YouTube more than the average person, so it's like really worth it. Again, I also don't know what sets are announced. I don't play Pocket Go anymore. Not because it's bad or anything. It's just like once you like forget to play for a few days, or like for like a week or a month, you're done. It's like it's hard to get back. Hey! Oh my God! Gale of Darkness. I mean, they already announced this, but like, what are the Coliseum? When is Coliseum coming out? I am so confused. What's funny, I never played XD Gale of Darkness, so I knew I'm gonna play this actually. Like, I'm actually gonna get this. This is one of the few times where something they're announcing I'm getting. But when is this coming out? Didn't they announce Coliseum and they just didn't release it? So what about the Coliseum? March. But what about Coliseum? Did I miss something? Do you guys know when Coliseum comes out? Oh!
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company.
Utsunomiya.
I'd like to
Always
give
look
you all
forward to
some
him.
additional updates as we share the latest news on our games.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
We have information regarding the Pokemon Fire
yeah.
Red version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games.
The
coming to
discourse
Nintendo
for this game has been crazy
Pokemon
dumb.
Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004. Today, these games have been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. We also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home in the future.
Dum, da, da, dum.
This way, you can bring Pokemon obtained in other Pokemon
Okay, that I knew.
RPG series titles on adventures with you, or you can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions. We hope you look forward to it. Next, we have some news about Pokemon Champions.
There it is. Oh, this guy's in Pokemon Champion. You can play as this girl. Did they update the avatars, the player characters? Can you customize them? That would be cool. The good drawings for kids. When is it coming out? Today? Today, guys? I think the trainers look slightly better than they did in the beginning, like a year ago. I like the UI. Okay. They're a little enthusiastic. Okay, wait. April! Makes sense, makes sense. I'm liking the staggered releases. Okay. They're probably gonna release like a short, like an animated short.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon
What?
Legends ZA game.
Huh?
The newest title in the Pokemon series. Please take a look at this video.
I don't want more of that. I already understand. I already had enough. God, the customization in that game is so good. Whoa! Mega starters! I'm kidding. Yep. They exist. That exists already. What is this light? Whatever. Maybe it makes the reaction better. That was a waste of a minute and a half. They didn't show anything. I guess these are the official reveals of these Pokemon, because technically they didn't really announce them. Yeah. For some reason I thought it switched between the Mega forms, but no. Okay. That was for that, they just padded that out a little too much.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered.
No, it hasn't.
This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation concludes. After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace. Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Oh yeah, but that, I mean, I don't even need to see more because like I'm already hyped. Unless they're gonna show a new form, which will be very bad because, oh no. Because tomorrow's video may have some overlap if they release something that I already made. Rotom. Oh, that makes sense actually. Rotom speaker. Oh. Rotom speaker. No, I want remixes of the themes. I don't want... But yeah, Rotom speaker, that's dope. Rotom stereo. What type is that? Normal?
Is that curious-looking stereo a Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside?
That actually makes a lot of
Really
sense.
energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom.
DJ Rotom.
What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
Okay, I mean, I like it, But I want to get like new versions of these
It can
themes.
help liven up the town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected tracks while I introduce you to the world of Pokemon Poco.
Please don't be too long. My stomach's already rumbling. I kind of have to go to the bathroom because of it.
Ditto first encountered
Let me calm down.
Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once
I'm so
a
nervous. I always get
Seems like
nervous.
Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up. Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too.
Pokemon Apocalypse. This is Pokemon Apocalypse. Pokemon
But
Post-Apocalypse?
How do you cook?
How do you cook? Oh, Ludicolo? Food form? Oh, Greedent.
Silhouette.
Makes sense. Chef Greedent. That sound was odd. It's just Greedent. It's not in. If that's a new Pokemon,
A Greedent appeared.
I like it.
Sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente. Chef
That's
Dente
actually a
can teach you how
smart
to cook
name.
all sorts of dishes. Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer. Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town.
Okay, makes sense.
Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing. In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns.
I don't know how diverse you can make your
play with up
town,
to 3 other people.
so I don't know if that's interesting
First,
yet.
Let's play
but
some
I assume
hide
it
and
will
seek.
be.
I wonder where everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are.
I'm playing this already. They don't have to convince me
There's
anymore.
someone here,
We can move
too.
on. But
But where's the last one? Whoa! You can transform into objects.
like they don't have to
too.
reveal anything. We can transform
That
into
was a
objects?
Fun game of hide and
Oh, that's
seek.
there's gonna be videos like that. I can see it.
By working together, you could even build something this big.
Oh, I like that.
Together,
There's the
you can
remixes.
develop a town. Or go on far-off adventures.
That's what I wanted to hear.
New encounters may await you as well.
Hmm.
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time.
I'm gonna play this so slowly
Pokemon Poco
over many months, at my own pace,
on March 5th.
starting next week. Oh! I'm gonna love this soundtrack. I didn't realize. Part Game Freak. Alright. It's been. Wow, they have like 5 minutes left.
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday, March 5th.
Yeah, 5 minutes
We
left.
hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from
Okay.
the ground up.
It's happening.
Today, we covered all of the information you see.
What about Pokemon Coliseum? I don't understand how XD Gale Darks is coming out.
We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you all.
It's happening!
Thank you for tuning in.
It's happening! It's happening! They're gonna release a map? Like separately, not in the video? It's happening! Oh my god, it's happening! Of course. Oh, it is what I think it is! Oh my god. Oh my god. This is nostalgic. Seeing a new generation. So are we going in order? Yeah, Hoenn. Yeah. Oh my god. We're going in order. These are good art. I want them to release this. I like this a lot. I wonder if this is relevant. Like we're getting an artist. It's Mina. Mina traveled throughout the entire world. There it is. Okay. There it is. That's Gen 10. I love the tropical region so much. Oh! It's the starters. Never mind. Pink Pikachu? Oh my god! It's gameplay! It's so lush! Oh my god! Oh my god! The frame rate is good! Oh, a protagonist! Not bad! Ooh, she looks different. Yeah, it looks like Gen 9 but better. Oh, wow. Yeah, it looks like Gen 9 but better. Like the art style, it's not like a huge shift or anything. If that's in-game, that looks really good. Wow. Wow, the locations look nice. I mean, we thought that in the past. We always think that it looks nice, but this time it looks nice. No? Am I... Oh my god! Wait a second. Holy sh... Oh my god! Another grass bird? Brow. I like them! I like them all! I like Pombon! I like them all! Oh my god! I like them all! I always like the starters, but I like them. Dude, Ryoma showed me that looked very similar to what Ryoma showed me. I'm very confused. Are we getting the legendaries? Diving looks so good. If this is in-game, that's crazy. Wind and waves. Wind and waves. Pokemon wins! And Pokemon waves! That's crazy! They showed exactly what they needed to! Oh, they're not showing the legendaries. Good. They can save that. Alright. That's how they end. They don't like just a black screen. Oh my god! Oh no. Oh no. Really don't like stars? I don't care. It's their Pokemon. Your reaction is your reaction. That's always the reaction to every single starter. Some people don't like them. Like, what do you like? You're gonna end up liking them. You're gonna accept them just like everybody else usually does. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Okay, let me see if there's a video. That's me. Let me see if they already released just the announcement, because that's crazy. Okay, does it look better? Like, are you more excited than when Gen 9 was announced? They didn't release anything yet. Let's just go over... Because this is definitely more impressive than Gen 9, when like Gen 9 was announced. And people were kind of excited when Gen 9 was announced. But no, this looks really good. And the locations look actually like Pokemon locations as opposed to like Gen 9 locations where they're like normal. They don't look that fantastical. I love the starter. I don't care which one I want. I don't know which one I want. Where are we? I can't pinpoint the region. It's Indonesia. It's Southeast Asia. Like, I like the color palette more than Gen 9. Like, it looks more natural, the grass. Obviously, that angle we won't actually get in-game, but like, look at that. Like, the lighting, I mean, Gen 9 was not my favorite lighting. I preferred the lighting of Generation 8. The art style was a little bit better. But like, that looks really good. Oh, we're gonna get a map probably released. I'll check Cerebi soon. But like, these locations look good. I like the variation in the... I like this. This is what you'd expect Gen 10 to look like, honestly. It looks better than like the DLC. It looks better than you know, ZA. Let me look at the buildings for a second. Oh, wait a second. I just realized we have like this skateboard. We're getting a hoverboard. We're really exploring. This is the kind of regions I like. I love the kind of regions that are like tropical. Hoenn and Alola, I love. I like the guy. The girl looks a little bit generic. They're around the same age as any Pokemon trainer, honestly. Maybe slightly older than Juliana and Florian. We get like feeders. We got whatever this is. There's some hints in here. People are going to speculate. I'm not a speculator. I'm not a Pokemon theorist. You're not getting a video from me on that. Go watch Lord Keeper Toby or Loxton. But like, ooh, the lighting on that Tangle looks really good. The shading is pretty good. Oh my god, that's annoying. Let me just refresh. Yeah, it was 25 minutes. The underwater exploration looks really good. Ooh. Sorry, like let me look at the building for a second. The textures look good. Textures look fine. Yeah, the textures look good. This is going to be our Pokemon Center and Pokemart. Not bad. I mean, yeah, makes sense. This is going to be an adventure. This is going to be like a proper adventure. Why am I using the word proper? Look at that. The water looks good. They did a really good job with the water. For Pokemon. Nah, even not just for Pokemon. That looks good. That's good looking water. Am I wrong? I don't want to get gaslit. Like, this looks good. Oh, I love the aesthetic. Again, for Pokemon, it is definitely impressive. For a video game, it's good. No? Like, you can't, if you want more than this, like, again, you can't just have you can't just expect someone who's doing terribly to all of a sudden do the best thing ever. That's just my mentality. I don't know if it's correct or not. Nobody has a correct philosophy on these kind of things. But like, in terms of like the jump, like I am like impressed. Like the water looks good. The lighting is pretty good. Like actually the art style is pretty. The lighting is really good. Way better than Gen 9 because look at there's like a focal point here. And that just could be a coincidence. But the point is that like, this is good composition. Obviously we're not going to play. We're not going to ever see this exact view of the game. But like, look at the lighting of this. Oh, I really like actually the glow from this Slugma. The lighting on the Slugma is really good too. The world itself looks really good. Oh wow, Pikachu looks the same. So people were afraid that Pikachu was going to get this updated look that would be bad. It's far more consistent after Scarlet Valley. Yes. Again, the frame rate's good. The texture, look at the ground texture. That's like, it's good. It's fine. It's not amazing, but it's like, it's not like distracting. Nothing's distracting for people, I would assume. Although, again, the shadows... No, the shadows are good. I was not a fan of the shading in Generation 9. The shadows did look muddy. Yeah, the shadows are better here. They're not just black. I wonder what this means. Am I noticing something? Maybe the board replaces the bicycle. It definitely does. Look at that. That's in-game. That looks really good, the water. That looks really good. It's very colorful. That's good-looking water. It's very... I want to drink it. Too much water isn't the problem when you don't have random encounters. When there's no random encounters, this is perfect. Because there's not. It's an open world. Is that a hub? Is that world a hub? Oh, I just realized. We definitely can go in the houses. We definitely can go in the houses. Let me go back for a second, because look at this. You can't have all these huts. Like open air huts. Like there's no doors, I assume. Okay, there's doors. We can go in these huts. There's enough huts to go inside. We can go into these houses. I'm telling you. If I'm wrong, sucks, but we can go into them. You want to do a poll? Let's do a poll. I'm going to do a poll. Let me know. Yes or no. Can we go into the houses this time? Start poll. Let me know, because I don't know. Maybe I'm coping. It would be really bad if we can't go. Honestly, yeah, it would. That would be the disappointment. Even though I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't affect my life, honestly. But it's like, at least half of them. Some of them, I'm okay with them being locked like the real world, you know? But people are thinking yes. Majority of you guys are saying yes. Wow, that looks so good. I think I'm forgetting what like Pokemon, new Pokemon Snap looks like, even though I played the hell out of that game. I loved it. But this looks good. Like this compared to like people wanted new Pokemon Snap to be what like the main game looks like. I think this looks like it. The water looks good. Like the effects don't look weird. The lava looks really good actually. Reversal Mountain. Yeah, we can go into that house. I'm telling you. And I like how the houses are like random, like they feel like the real world where they're not just like, oh, you're in a city, there's like a block of houses and then that's it, no more houses. Like I want to feel like there's random houses everywhere. Just like even like Hoenn had that. Like you'd have random houses in the middle of a route. Hoenn, Sinnoh had that too. Unova had that. A bit less than in Kalos. Actually, they did have that in Alola. They just didn't have that in Gen 8. There were no random houses in a route. I'm going to check the art on Cerebi second. Okay, well, we got to look at this. These look... What's crazy is that they really look like Pokemon. Usually the starters, like, they slowly don't look like Pokemon. Or, like, okay, they always look like Pokemon. But, like, these look like fan-made in a good way. You know what that means? You know what I mean by that? Do you agree with me? Where they look fan-made in a good way. Like, I've seen Fakemon starters look like this, and the ones that are very popular. It's crazy that we have a grass bird. Another water lizard. Finally, we have a dog. I like them all. I may get the dog. They seem like Fakemon to me in a good way. They look fan-made, but good. And that's a good thing, because a lot of, Fakemon look good, Yeah, not gonna lie, they're all good, but, like, the fire one, like, I would assume would be the most popular. Because it's literally a dog, a fire dog, and it's a really good fire dog. That's a good dog. That's a good dog Pokemon. A Pomeranian? It's a good design. Pompon. Oh yeah, I gotta remember the names. These are literally new Pokemon. They exist now. I have to remember their names. Brout. I like them. I like the beak. Oh, I'm looking at it right now. The lighting, I'm gonna love this game. So again, I love tropical regions because it feels like you're going to a vacation. You're playing a vacation. Oh, I'm gonna love playing this. Just because the vibe, like, I'm not saying like this is a perfect game or not, I don't know yet, but the vibe, I love tropical vibes in video games. Like, it makes me think of like the early 2000s where they did a lot of ocean levels and stuff like that, no? You know what I'm talking about? It makes you think of the early 2000s if you were alive during then. We got Brout. I gotta remember Brout's name. We got Pompon. Brout, Pombon. Let me write them down. You got Brout, Pombon. Graphics have gone up. Like that, like this is good. This looks like cutscene. Looks like cutscenes that you would see like when they're like showing off the game, like whenever they show off like the game, just like in pre-rendered 3D animated like clips. That's what this looks like. The lighting is really good. And this is in-game. In-engine. Like, look, that looks really good. If you showed this to someone 10 years ago, it'd be like, this is what Pokemon looks like 10 years later. If you show this to someone who's playing Sun and Moon, they'd be like, wow, that looks pretty good. No? I don't, like, okay, you're allowed to have whatever reaction you want on Pokemon, but they're literally just, they're regular Pokemon. Like, they're Pokemon. Like, they're like, again, people always have reactions that are negative to Pokemon they've never seen before. Then you get used to it, you like them. Like, it's not, like, it doesn't really matter at all what people's reaction to these starters is. Because I assume it's just average. Like, it's just as average, which is good, because people like starters, So I don't care what people think about these starters, honestly. I love this colors. I like them a lot, actually. This is the first starters in a long time. I always like the starters. Like, I really love Gen 9 starters. I really like Gen 8 starters. Gen 9 starters I go into love. But, like, I like Gen 7 starters. I like Gen 6 starters. They're always good. I love the starters. But this is the first time where I'm, like, they feel very right. Like I didn't have to be like take a second to adjust to their appearance because they feel like starters. They feel like something I've seen before in a good way. Look at that. And then we're gonna go to some. Why is there a Gyarados cloud? Why is there a cloud that looks like a Gyarados? That has to be on purpose, no? Oh my god, I love surfing! I mean, sorry, I love diving. I love Hoenn. Oh my god, Luminion glows! Luminion glows! Wailord looks a little bit small. Quequa. Gekwa. Actually, Gekwa's a good name. What are you talking about? Gekwa's a good name. Okay, now let me just refresh to see if they have that alone, so I don't have to like keep on refreshing the thing. There it is. It's not there. What the hell? It's not there. Oh, there it is. Pokemon Wind and Waves. Just for a second, just so I have a proper outro. This is ridiculous. The Pikachu. If we're getting like minor forms, that's what I've always wanted though. Let me see the guy for a second. Because I want to see if his eyes are similar to the girl's eyelashes. Island Pikachus. They're Island Pikachus. Yeah, he also has eyelashes. What's up with that? It would be nice if shiny Pikachu just looks like that now. Like it's like that, and that's just a shiny Pikachu. They are very cute. I actually do like the shading on them. But they're literally tanned Pikachus. Like, yeah, aren't they more tanned than the other Pikachu? Yeah, they are. So they're Island Pikachus. Let me just look at the comments for a second. We haven't had too much water lately. It's about time. Yeah, the Gyarados Cloud. Okay, they noticed that. For a second, I thought the costume Pikachu would be a version mascot. That would honestly be mad funny. That would be funny, actually. Wait, we didn't get, like, anything regarding, like, logos. Winds and Waves. Yeah, I assume the legendaries are just, you know, flying in water. But, like, honestly, very good logo. They look very refreshing. It's gonna feel like a vacation. I want Pokemon games to feel like a vacation. All right, let's go to Cerebi. See what's going on. Okay, Cerebi. Pokemon Winds and Waves. Does he have a page for that already? Joe, where is the page for Winds and Waves? He didn't make one yet. Okay, I'm gonna go to Twitter then. But weird. Am I being stupid, guys? Where is it? Usually there's a link. He by mist. Odd. Okay, let's go to Twitter. I don't want to just randomly scroll Twitter though, but I'll go to Cerebi's Twitter. You never know what pops up on Twitter. Look at this. Let me put the music back. Alright. Oh, okay. I like them. They're a little like the colors are odd, but no, they look like what I would design, honestly. Except the eyes. I guess it's more it's a very Gen 9 look. But honestly, the guy looks good, no? The guy looks really good. This is the first time where the guy looks better than the girl. But it's mostly, honestly, it's just like that hair is like kind of generic. They're so short. They're very much normal Pokemon trainer size. They're a little more compact. I get it, but they're not like, that's just the art style, I think. I don't think they're literally short. I think they're taller than Juliana. They're definitely older than Juliana and Florian. I like this guy a lot. I like the hair color. She's like, we could have got another blonde one. I don't know. Okay, official new Pikachu. Yeah, it's just tan Pikachu. They're just gonna like be there. That looks kind of odd. She looks a little too humanoid, that one. Look at that. Gekwa. Oh my god. Did Sugimori draw that? No, that's not Sugimori. But because it's very much like traditional Pokemon. Nah, I think Hilbert and Hilda are like maybe 1 year older. I think these guys are 13. Nah, that's a good starter. Guys, these are really good starters. I am very satisfied with the starters. These are very good starters. Like, I'm not disappointed by the grass one, but like we already have a grass bird, so I don't know if I want another one. Dum 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 dum. Okay, like these are good starters. Damn. Okay, now let's go to a different page. I saw this page too. Poke Times always releases stuff. It's basically the same thing. Alright, that's literally all we need. Let me look at some details. The first time I liked the graphic models better than the art, but the graphics do look very good. Honestly, it really does look like new Pokemon Snap, no? Which I loved. Textures look great. Wow, look at these screenshots. We already like paused before on these. That looks really good. We're gonna walk on. Are we gonna slide up this or we're gonna walk up this? They feel too simple. I wish they had more gimmicky designs. We can't keep having the same formula for. What are we talking about? The Pokemon, the trainers? What are you talking about? Check Poke Time. This is Pokemon Poke Times. They revealed new start characters. Weird that how Cerebi didn't show him. I'll scroll a little bit for a second. Oh my god! Why is that not showing up? What's going on? Why is it not on their page, but it's on the... Oh my god! She has a tattoo. Is this the first girl that has a tattoo in Pokemon? What am I looking at? This is This is real? Because it's not on the actual page. I'm confused, because why is it not on the actual page? It was from earlier, I guess? How? They showed this before the trailer came out. What game is this? This doesn't even look like... Wait a second. This looks like it's from Pokopia, but like not Chibi. I'm confused. How did they have that at 9:15? Oh my god! What are all these characters? Oh, this is Champions? I'm confused. This is for Pokemon Champions. Oh! I mean, they literally look like they're from the main game. Yeah, top 10 characters. I like this guy. That guy looks real. Maybe they're gonna be in Gen 9, Gen 10 actually. Oh my god! That's too much hair. That's too much hair. It's a Hatterene hair, no? Actually, she looks better in game, weirdly. Yeah, it's Hatterene. He's cool. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if they were in Gen 10. If they're like crossovers. Her art is weird. Why is the... Okay, no, the art... The faces in the Pokemon Champions art look weird. Like, the protagonists look weird in... But she looks normal in the game. The proportions are off. The proportions are off for these faces. But she's cool. Except for her. Even her, like, a little bit off. Like, it doesn't feel entirely main game in terms of proportions, but it definitely is main game designs. Nah, she's great. Pokemon Ranch. Remember Pokemon Ranch? I played Pokemon Ranch. Okay, is that literally everything? We're still gonna go back to the trailer because goddamn, I'm gonna scroll a little bit on Twitter, see what everybody's saying. But like, God, These starters are great. I think this is the first time I'm going to pick the fire starter, which is crazy. I mean, I picked the fire starter in like secondary playthroughs and like replays, but it's gonna be the first time I'm picking the fire starter in like the beginning, like my first playthrough. They look really good in game. When were they revealed? Mayor of Frontier. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? She looks really good in the game. Yep, they're just saying what we're saying. Yeah, like this is crazy. So Ryoma just posted this. How the hell did he predict this gecko? I'm very confused. He predicted gecko, flying thing, and mammal, but were they part of the leaks? Does anybody know that? This is by Steven Mix, this remix. Usually I show who's on screen, but for the reactions, I don't. I show you guys the remixes, who made these remixes. These are not well, that's fake. This is, you know, fake mon. These are real. Pokemon just announced Gen 10. What does Shofu think? I'm gonna have so much fun looking at all the reactions later. These are not leaks. These are real. Yeah, it seems like the fire starter is the most popular. This is our first grumpy grass type in a long time. We didn't really ever have a grumpy grass type. Snivy is a little bit grumpy. Wait, 2027? 2027? Wait, what the hell? More improvements. Cannot believe they are solid. Wait, there's different hats for them? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Like, what does that affect? Oh, it's based on the game. One is wind, one is wave. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Ooh, which one am I getting? Well, which one am I getting, even? I am more excited about these than I was for Scarlet and Violet, and maybe even Sword and Shield. The 4 genders. Okay, he's a meme. He's a meme. He took his eyebrows. He took his bow tie. It is weird that they gave the exact same leaf design. Flirting versus harassment. That's hilarious. Oh my god, we're gonna get memes now. Were the starters leaked? Nah, everybody's... Yeah, that's it. We saw everything. We're gonna go back to the trailer. But I'm happy. I'm actually happy. I'm gonna actually do a poll. I'm actually gonna try to understand your guys' reaction. I'm gonna ask your feelings. Are you... happy? Are you happy? Mid? I'm just gonna say happy or sad, honestly. I don't care if you're mid. I want to know if it's a positive or negative reaction to this. We're gonna do black and white emotions right now. Alright. We're gonna go back to the trailer because honestly, there's a lot of things going on there. Like, for example, like, I'm gonna have to decipher some of this. Wow, 96% happy. Do you think I'm most hype I've ever been? Mid, I need a burb option on this poll. That's just happy. Nuance is dead, only happy or sad. I don't really like the starters, but everything else about the games looks... I'm very confused because they look very much like starters. Honestly, I'm over the moon. There's nothing to complain about. Even if we don't get to go inside, I'd be happy. The world design and lighting looks great. I still need to get used to the starters, but I like their 2D forms. Okay, I'm going to do another poll now that I understand that, honestly, a majority of you guys are happy. Like a vast majority. I'm very happy about that. I'm just... Not because, like, you need to like Pokemon, but more because, like, I don't know, I just want people to be happy. But, like, now I'm going to ask if you guys... Did this look better? Did this look... Were you more excited about what you saw than when Gen 9 and 8 were announced? because, I mean, a lot of people are happy whenever a new Pokemon game comes out. Doesn't mean anything, really, honestly. But, like, compared to the previous 2 generations when they announced them, are you as impressed? Well, here's the thing. I know that you're probably maybe less happy because you're more cautious, but if you were to strip your opinion from, like, the disappointment that you may have had from the previous 2 generations, what is your reaction? Like, put it in a vacuum. Like, if you saw, like, if 10 years ago they showed you a trailer for Generation 8, Generation 9, and then Generation 10, which one would you think is better? It immediately looks so much better. Honestly, Gen 9 makes me excited for Gen 10. I love Gen 10, and I'm happy to see this look like that, but better. Gen 9 wasn't my favorite art style, so I would have preferred like Gen 8, but way better looking. But it looks really good. Like, they did do a good job of updating the style of Gen 9. Galar Hype was really good. Galar Hype, until June, Galar Hype was amazing. Alright. The vacation vibes are fun. Like, that's the thing. Like, it feels like I'm going to vacation, while, like, the previous 2 generations did not. It just felt like, Pokemon region. But this feels, like, special. I'm just gonna analyze some stuff. I want to explore the ocean. Can we dive out? And we're gonna be able to fly too. Like, you can't just have Pokemon win in waves, but like, wait, if we can customize our Pokemon, that would be sick. Like, look at these. What are these? What are these Pikachu? Vacation vibes and the building designs and landscape look. Yeah, the building design look way more fantastical than Gen 9. That was the problem with Gen 9, that the buildings, that the world wasn't as fantastical. Like, I liked exploring the world, but it wasn't like fantastical. It didn't feel like a fantasy place like Pokemon sometimes does. But this looks like, yeah, it doesn't feel like the real world. Like, we don't have buildings like that. These look way better than the windmills in Gen 9, although obviously they look good on the Switch too. Let me look at that frame rate for a second. Yeah, that's a pretty good frame rate. The official Pokemon, we're gonna go to the official Pokemon website. The official Pokemon website. I'll accept the cookies. Okay, got it. Wind and waves, wind and waves. I do prefer the hat on the winds. Even though I'm not a big hat, I'm not a fan of big hats. Like, this looks less generic. God, they look so good. Mr. Windy Chew and Wavy Chew. What the hell does that mean? Special Pikachu with a brand new look. We'll have to wait a bit longer to learn how Mr. Windy Chew and Mrs. Wavy Chew will be involved in the adventure. Okay, they're just involved in the adventure. They're not like new powers or anything. It was announced beginning with Pokemon Winds and Waves. Brazilian Portuguese will officially be supported. The global simultaneous release 2027. Guys, they're taking their time. I think that's what you want, no? I don't want them to come out 2026. I'm gonna be in the middle of like moving or something. So like, but when? Is it like late 2027? Like, if it's November 2027, that is huge. That is gonna be the biggest time between 2 generations, I believe. That's 5 years. I'm trying to think what was the time between generation 4 and 5. I mean, it's not, sorry, 3 and 4, because that was big too. But the problem is that it's hard to say because of the different regions. Emily Harper's 2027 would be wild, I know, right? Like, that's what, 2 years of a wait? I think they've never done that for a main series Pokemon game. I think they've done that in generation for the, like, they announced generation 4 like early, I think. Voice acting would be great. I am so confused. Wow, 2 years of a hype season. 2 years hype. We had less than a year for Generation 20. Wait a second, how are they releasing Gen 10 in the 31st anniversary? That's crazy. They're making a whole big to-do for Generation, for the 30th anniversary, and they're not releasing a game that year. That's crazy. That's even more interesting. They need the time for all the water, but I mean, the water's already perfected. They're done. Emily, if you're still here, which do you like the starters? Fire, water, grass? I don't mind to wait a year. I really don't want. Ron, we are in 2027. Wake up. Oh my god, you actually scared me for a second. For a second, I like believed you. They're so lush. That's what I want. That's the word I would describe this. Lush. I love palm trees in Pokemon. I want to feel like I'm on a vacation. I love the fire one. I think, yeah, the fire one, this is the first time where the fire one is my favorite. Usually, like, yeah, literally the first time I'm trying to think where the fire is my favorite. I'm looking through all of them, thinking. Literally the first time, yeah. Wow. There have been times where the water is my favorite. There were like 2-3 times where the water is my favorite. Like Feraligatr, Samurott. Wow, look at this. It's all about, like, the art direction is better than Scarlet and Violet because look at this. Look at the water is not blue, it's green. That's what it should be. The water should be green. The water in Gen 9 was not that good looking. It was not that appetizing. This looks like I want to slurp it up. And I love the water type. I like the grass type. I think the first time where the grass type was my least favorite, but I still like them all. Again, if it wasn't literally another grass bird, I'd be like, okay, and I love Rowlet. Rowlet is like Decidueye is my second favorite starter of all time. Pikachu looks like Pikachu. Wow. I know there's not going to be like battle screens like in the older generations, but I wouldn't mind because this would be a really nice just like battle screen. Like a battle background, but it's not. Wait, guys, let's compare this to the first trailer of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm sorry, but I think that's actually a good thing to do. Pokemon Scarlet Violet first trailer. Like, not the announcement, because they didn't really show anything there. Here, the second trailer. Hey, yo! What does the starter think? Do you think this time? Let me look. Thank you, Sappy. Let me look at the starters. It's gonna be impossible to tell, honestly. They look very animalistic. They look like not humanoid at all. Like, they're very good starters. Although they never look humanoid when they're unevolved. It's impossible to tell. I see a paintbrush, but it's probably not gonna be a paintbrush. It's literally impossible to tell. I think it would be dumb of me to speculate because we have no information. Like, there's a similar shot in the Scarlet and Violet trailer. Oh my god! It looks way worse! Oh my god! I did not realize it looked that bad! Well, definitely the overworld shot looks terrible, but like, I want to see a closer shot. Where's the closer shot? Where's us running? It was right here. Oh my god! There was a similar shot of us running. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh my, yeah, the color is way better. I did not like the color palette in Generation 9. I just want to see a normal tree. But look at the palm trees. Even the palm tree in the distance looks way better than the palm tree right here. Yeah, it's very plastic. This red is not natural. That red ain't natural. Let me look at some... Like, look at the water. There is some water shots in the original. But no, I want to go to that famous shot. That shot that I love. Where is that shot that I love? Like, look at the rocks compared to the rocks in here. Why does... I don't remember it looking this bad. And I know it looked bad. I know you guys didn't like it. Wow, I feel bad for Spain. Yeah. Wow. But no, I want similar shots. I want to compare similar shots. I hope someone on Twitter makes similar... Okay, look at the... This is above the ground. There's a similar shot in the original. Look at this. Look at this compared to... Is there a city shot? Okay, that's... There is no city shot, but there's a, like, above the water. Okay, look at that! Compared to this! That's crazy, guys! Not all the trees have shadows, but there is some tree, like the closer ones do have shadows actually, that's cool. These, look, wow. The Rafflesia, the banana, fire centipede, whales, like, yeah, it really does feel, they picked a good Pokemon variety. And the landscape looks very natural. It doesn't look like it was just like made in a video game. But I want very similar shots. Like, look at that compared to, I don't know, was there any Mesagoza shots here? Oh my god, I was not impressed, but I didn't hate this when I saw it. Oh my god, look at that! It's really bad. Oh my god. Like, I hated this color. I did not like this color for the grass in the game. This looks much better. I know that to some people they're not redeemed, but are they like not the opposite? Are they they're definitely not the opposite of redeemed. Like, this doesn't make you disappointed and like it looks so much better now. It's crazy. Please, Game Freak, give us industry standard games, I beg. That's like, you can't expect in a few years for them to have that big of a jump. This is a normal good jump for between two games. It's definitely not a step back in any way. I thought this was a step back in some ways, like the art style, but this is not a step back in any way. Wait, look at this. Okay, look at this shot. Look at the lighting of this shot let's compare to a similar shot. Wait a second. There's like even. Okay, no, I want to go to a similar shot because there was a similar shot. Look at that compared to this. Oh my god, look at the lighting. Oh my god, look at the lighting. This is way better. Okay, but I want to see a forest shot. Look at that compared to this. Okay, but I want to see this compared to... We did have a similar shot in the original trailer for this. Yeah, compared to this. The Pokeball looks the same, honestly. Oh my god, look at the rocks. Look at the grass. It's a low angle, which we're not going to get in the game. Yeah, we had like one forest in the game. So there, yeah, it would be hard to find forest. Okay, but let's compare the cave. Let's compare the cave. Alright, let's compare the water. We have water. Look at that. Compared to... I mean, just like... This is not like us walking in the water, but this is from a distance and it looks much better. Look at that. What the hell? Okay, but I want to go to the cave for a second. Look at that compared to the cave in here. Where that Slugma at? Oh, wow. This is in the game. This is in-game. Look at those trees. Honestly, this is the first like actual cutscene we've seen in the game. Like, this is actual gameplay. Let me look at this for a second. Nah, these are great textures. Why are we meeting them at the beach? Oh, actually, they look really good from the back. The grass starter, I like that in the back because it looks like a cotton ball. Oh, we're 100% diving again. Look at that. That looks like that looks like a pre-rendered cutscene, but no, that's just normal cutscene. That looks amazing. Let's compare that to the starters here. We have a shot of the starters here. All three starters? Do we have a shot of all three starters? Not just Nimona. We don't have a shot of all three starters. Oh, there they are. Guys, look at that compared to this. This looks like in-game. Honestly, it didn't look bad. I guess this was a little... It wasn't pre-rendered, but like it's like rendered in-game. So honestly, this is probably the best shot in the game. The cutscenes don't look terrible in the game. But the lighting is way better. Oh my god, the lighting is way better. And again, this is only first footage. Okay, but let me compare the caves. I do want to compare the caves. The lighting in this is terrible. The lightings in the original caves were not good. Well, let's get that Slugma shot. Oh wait, this is a really good shot actually. I forgot about this one. We definitely didn't get underwater, so I can't compare that. Where the hell is the slug? Okay, I'll just watch. Brow could be grass ground. It's probably not. Probably gonna just be grass flying. Because Rowlet wasn't, so like, that looks really good. Wow, we're actually getting... Wait, are we getting to see like, if Pokemon are near their prey, like they'll do different actions? That would be interesting. Look at that far, like we can't even compare that. Alright, look at that. Look at that! So I want to get the shot of the other Slugma there, like that way. Look at that compared to this! Oh my god, that's hilarious! Look at that compared to this! I know the lava makes it look better, but like, there's some fire here. And that doesn't look that bad, honestly. Alright, any shot that we can compare that you guys remember? I mean, look at the... It is... It's just the rocks themselves look really good. The textures are way better. Oh my god, the beach. The problem is that they're very low, so they're very close to the textures. We'll never actually get this close to the ground in the game. So the textures will only look better than this. Oh my god, look at this. Like, this looks like the... This looks like a battle screen in the original games where, like, you know, like, you have the Pokemon on, like, the little round patch of grass. Of ground. So I want to get, like... Alright, let me compare that, for example. Let me compare it to Pokemon, just like, let's actually do Kalos, X and Y. Part 3. Let's look at this for a second. I know there's no reason to compare it to this, but like, it's very similar where it's like, look at that. That's like 15 years ago. Nah, that's 13 years ago. And this is now. And this is in the game. Like, in the past, this looked like a cutscene. This is in the game. I know there's no reason to compare 13 years ago, but it's more like, it feels like Pokemon because of that little patch right there. And again, this looks like a Fakemon, which is in a good way. Because nowadays, Fakemon look really good. Look at that. Look at that patch. Yeah, like, we're eating. The reflection is so good. Like, that's good water. Damn, that's good water. I'm very happy with the water. They knew that they had to nail the water in a game called Winds and Waves. And the surf, honestly, the diving looks way better than expected because, like, let's compare it to diving in, like, generation... Let's compare it to diving in generation, you know, 6. Pokemon Omega Ruby. Diving. This is the last time we had diving. The last time we had diving, it looked like this. Let's go diving. Okay. It just looked like that. You know? And now I shouldn't be compared, because now if I want to replay Omega Ruby, which I will soon actually, because it's time, like, I'm gonna be a little disappointed compared to this. That's crazy. Pyrotic Blaziken wanted to give you some support. Love your videos and excited for Gen 10. Thank you. That's nice. That's generous. But I guess let's actually compare it to... We should compare it to new Pokemon Snap. This is some context you need. If it looks as good or better than Pokemon Snap, new Pokemon Snap underwater level, then we did a good job. Then Game Freak did a good job. Because we were very satisfied with this. Okay, these are too close up. Oh, alright, look at this. Look at this. Stop zooming in. Alright. Does it look as good or better? Honestly, it looks the same. It's murkier because that's how it should be. This is a game where you're taking pictures, so it's not as murky. And honestly, the lighting is really good. The water does look really good here. Is there like less murky water? Nah, this looks as good. It's like darker, but that's like... So, and also it's like, there's more fog. I mean, it's not fog, but you know what I mean? There's more, I want to say atmosphere, but it's not atmosphere. There's more just water. It's murkier water, so like, you can't really see the lighting. Yeah, it's definitely Indonesia. Joltik looks fine. Nah, it looks good. Like, look at this compared to that. This looks more unrealistic, honestly. It's just because of the colors. Honestly, compare the corals, and we thought the corals looked good back then. Look at, they're actually like 2D. They're like planes. Compare the corals to our corals, which is crazy because corals are water. I mean, corals are animals, so corals should not exist. Let me just make sure. Am I wrong? Is coral is an animal, right? Yeah, corals are animals. So like, that means we're literally seeing an animal. It's honestly the same thing. They're both planes. They're like, it's colorful, but I guess it's just a different art style. Like, they're not gonna make this super colorful because, I mean, look how realistic it looks above water. It would be crazy if it just became all of a sudden really colorful. Coral should not exist in the game. The water, yeah, the water surface looks much better. Let's look at the beach. Actually, that's a good comparison. New Pokemon Snap Beach. Again, if it's as good or better, then that's it, guys. We can't complain at this point. You can ask for more because obviously other games look better, but like, you can't be like, I'm disappointed, because this was very satisfying already. Like, this is too close, but like, here, I want to get a little further away. Keep in mind, this is on rails, so they can curate the shot. Like, the art style, I think, is better in New Pokemon Snap. But like, look at this, because they're just going for a more realistic art style. But look at this compared to the beaches here. I do like the lighting here, actually. Very similar shot. This is just like more sunset, pinker. So yeah, the colors are better. But honestly, in terms of like textures, in terms of environment, set dressing, it's as good. Honestly, it's looking less impressive, New Pokemon Snap, like in terms of textures, and like, I remember these looking amazing. And they look just fine now. Because I mean, it's a 5-year-old game. But these look really good. I am very impressed by this shot. This is a perfect shot. How can you complain about anything in this shot? The Pokemon designs are great. The trees look, I mean, they look good. The lighting is good. Maybe more clouds would be nice. I'm a big fan of clouds. Whatever. You guys get it. Anything else I should be comparing? Do we know if it's switched to exclusive? I think it's switched to exclusive, guys. Yeah, it's switched to exclusive. Switch cannot handle this. I mean, it probably can, but not Pokemon. I do like Pom Bomb, Brout, and Gecko? Is it Guekwa or Gekwa? We'll find out, hopefully, because it would be crazy to mispronounce a starter. When have I ever mispronounced a starter? Switch on Vert at 4 FPS. Honestly, yeah, 10 FPS is not even a joke. It would be 10 FPS. There is a similar shot in the Scarlet and Violet trailer. I should have compared that. Of her throwing the... Okay. Let me go back. Let me just get it again. Pokemon Scarlet Violet Trailer 2. Yeah. There's a similar shot in this. I just want to compare that one. Okay, there it is. Throw the ball. Oh, okay, look at this. And it's not fair because this is more of a desert. Yeah, the environment's way better. Look at that. Look at the rocks. And honestly, these rocks aren't the worst looking rocks in the game. But the bloom was not. Bloom is when like the lighting is like too bright in the whites here, and they're a little glowing. Too much bloom here. Here the lighting is good. We need more clouds though. Honestly, we should be comparing this to like ZA, but they're very different environments. Oh my god, how'd you do that? The Nivo? That's... The buffer is hilarious. Everything is so saturated in SV, except for this location. Look at the aliasing! Oh my god! There's a little bit of aliasing here. But this is also like a close-up, a little bit. It's not, like, it's not that close, but like... Wow. Is there like a grass place we can compare? There were no forest. Okay, wait. No. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Oh my god. And because the thing is, I like Scarlet and Violet. Look at that. That tree compared to this tree. Oh my god. Oh, they were right. Oh no, they were right. Look at this tree. It's a normal tree. Oh my god. What? I know this is like, that's not how the tree looks like when you're close to it. That's just because it's like that's the low poly version of that tree that they replace. But like, oh no, they were right. Oh my, will I be wrong about, okay, so here's the thing. Am I coping about this? Am I wrong about, like, okay, here's another thing. Here's another poll. Let me end that poll. Like, am I gonna regret defending the Gen 10 graphics like I am for Gen 9? Like, do you think this actually, like, will hold up a little bit compared to this? Like, am I over-exaggerating? Or... like, no, like in like 5 years we're gonna be like, oh my god, how did we defend this? This looks really bad. I'm so confused. Because when I saw this, again, I'm not a gamer. I don't play a lot of video games. So, like, my standards are low. Maybe it doesn't matter because that just means anything. It won't look that good in 5 years, yeah. But I'm not going to be embarrassed for liking this. I mean, look at this. You guys can't see this because this is slightly bigger on my screen, obviously. But, like, the textures on... this is very good. Like, this is good texture. Style beats realism. Realism beats poor quality 9. 9 was low quality. This is realism. The only way to regret this is if Gen 11 just looks like Pokemon. Well, that's the thing. So here's the thing. I agree. They're going for a realistic art style, so it'll always be outdated eventually. But for example, honestly, let's look at Gen 8 for a second. I think Gen 8 is not outdated. At least like the DLCs. Pokemon Isle of Armor, for example. Because it's stylized, it still holds up. Sorry, not the water. The water doesn't hold up. The water does not hold up. And the caves. But like the battle screen, for example. You see, like, this looks way better than this. And I've always been saying that. And to be fair, this is an environment that's like very hazy because of the weather. But like, because it's stylized a bit, it's like you suspend your disbelief, you know? But I do want to see it in the sunset. I think the art style of this is way better than... And again, this is like... Keep in mind, these trees are supposed to stand out. But like, this art style for these, like, look at this background right there. Looks way better than Scarlet and Violet. Because it's stylized, you know? It's not as good as like any other Switch game. But when I replay it, and I have replayed it like last year, I'm not like... It's not egregious. Yeah, the character art style is much better. But no, look, the art style really is the same for the trainers. It's just that the lighting and texturing is better. But we're back to the round eyes instead of the oval eyes. All right, I'm gonna go in a minute. Anything I'm missing? We've been doing this for an hour and a half. And any donations you want to make before? Please let this Pokemon exist in the Dark Age. Oh, please let this be Pokemon exiting the Dark Age. I think it is. I think people are going to be way less disappointed by this. I feel like the performance is going to be good. Like there's literally, we did not see any bad performance, right? Am I like wrong? You're going to sit here and tell me that I'm wrong? There was no point in this trailer where the performance was bad. And that was the problem. That was what people hated most about Gen 9. Pokemon Weewa! Oh my god, it's Pokemon Weewa! Oh my god, it's Pokemon Weewa! I love that. This is gonna be a good generation. This is gonna be a good generation of Pokemon. I mean, people hated Sun and Moon, so like, and I mean, it was popular. Like, I'm a big fan of Gen 7, but like, even though those games were chill, they still, you know, there were haters. I really hope Game Freak doesn't disappoint. So far, it looks really good. I want the starters to look like the actual wild animals. I really hope. Okay, I don't want that. What? Maybe you're talking about their behavior, but I don't want this to end up a little bit more realistic than what it looks right now. Like the shading on Tangle looks really good, I think, and the Oddish, like the eyes are glowing even through the shading. Some of my least favorite, Emily. I understand. I understand if you're like, for like a person who plays a lot of other games, and also, I mean, you don't play that many games, but like the point is that like if you're not a major Pokemon fan, I understand why Sun and Moon would be like least favorite, because like the hand holding and the cutscenes are very annoying. But for someone who's just like I love the Pokemon themselves, the lore, the characters, and even the region. But I understand why like a more casual player, it's not as like engaging, because all the little details aren't as like noticeable or like fun if you don't care about that kind of stuff, you know. But no, it's Sun and Moon are controversial, not as much as like Scarlet and Violet, but that's more controversial because to some people that's the best Pokemon game ever, like the most fun experience they've ever had, while to some it was the worst experience they ever had. While Sun and Moon is more controversial because it's like it's a good game, but the things that the game prioritizes just don't do it for some fans. So it's like less like, it's more controversial instead of divisive, I guess. While Scarlet and Violet are divisive, you know? No, I meant I don't want the starters to become humanoid and that looks masculine or feminine, but rather look like animal species. They may. Sun and Moon are too slow, but Ultra Sun and Moon I think are way better. Not way better. I think Ultra Sun and Moon are better than Sun and Moon. The only thing they don't do better is like part of like the climax. But in terms of actual gameplay, just playing those games, Ultra Sun and Moon are amazing. I love Ultra Sun and Moon. This looks great. This is a great shot. And this is just regular gameplay. This is just walking through the game. Sad the characters are just white generic people make them look into Indonesian. You can. This is just how they look in the trailer. You can change their skin color in the beginning of the game, just like any, you know, of the previous 4 generations. To be fair, yeah, every generation starting from Generation 3, every generation has at least one humanoid starter. you know? But I get it because like Gen 7. Nah, Gen 7 was actually pretty. Gen 8 had the most, like all 3 starters became humanoid. I get it. Except I think a gorilla is allowed to look humanoid. And technically he was the least humanoid of the 3. But Gen 9, at least you have, you know, you have the crocodile line. You got a Skeledirge. So that evens things out. Look at this shot. Alright. It's not Greece. This is not Greece. Not even close to that. Very far away from Greece. Alright. That's it. Type predictions. I have no type predictions. They literally look purely grass. I mean, this could be grass flying. But like, the other 2 look like they have no hints. Maybe psychic. Honestly, water psychic would be fantastic. We're not getting it. We should not have another water fairy. I wouldn't just be disappointed, but water psychic would be very nice for a gecko. I don't think a water fairy for a gecko makes any sense. I really like this gecko, by the way. I mean, I'm a gecko. I like gecko Pokemon, I guess. Fire dog, it could end up firefighting. Honestly, it could stand up, but it probably won't. If it's a quadrupedal dog, fire dog, finally like Arcanine, that'd be sick. People always say that the grass, it could become ground. It's not. But especially if it's a bird, I'm telling you, it's a little bit less likely that it's going to be ground type because it's a bird. I know that there's ways that they could do it and make it a grass ground and still be a bird, but wait, there's Pokedex entries that I didn't read. Sorry, let me go Pokemon wins and waves to that. Maybe if they have the website. I don't think they have a Pokemon wins and waves website yet. I don't think they have a wins and waves website yet. So I don't know where you're getting the... Oh, okay, yeah, it's intelligent. Oh, right. Sprout, the lively but clumsy Bean Chick. Bean Chick? Or perhaps you'll heat up things... Wait, is it going to become... I don't know. It could be a chicken, but like... Ooh, a rooster? Because like the tails are green? That would be nice. I know chick could be any bird, but like bean? Puppy Pokemon. Picking Pombon, the guileless and friendly puppy Pokemon. If water types are more your speed than the intelligent water gecko, Gekwa. It is Gekwa. Oh, Gekwa's a good name. I don't know what you're talking about. Gekwa, Pombon. Pombon sounds very Southeast Asian. It really does. And then where's and Brow? What the hell is Brow from? Brow because brow? What's the out from? One last Twitter, and then we out of here. Yeah, the Pombon's paw was very cute. It is funny. Why did they do that? Yep. Already, oh my god. Wow. I knew that. Okay, Lutu was gonna do some comparisons. Nah, looks pretty good. How the water looks like the earth, the environment under the water from the above the water looks really good. That's how it should look like. Let me look at more Lutu for a second. Let me see if he did more comparisons. Nope. But he can notice. New idle animation for Pikachu. Who cares? Nah, I think they took their time. I mean, it's coming out in 2 years. They've already been working on it for 2 years. Oh my god, I get to see everybody's reaction soon. When I go to the go on the toilet. I'm gonna be watching all the reactions. Oh my god. Yeah. Why is the graphic good? The graphics are, I'm gonna say, the graphics look good. Alright. Are we done? Are we done? Did I not look at anything else? Because, I mean, we're gaining more people are coming. Like, more people are coming into the stream than are leaving. So, they want to see something. Do I show them? What do I show them, guys? You want to see a sneak peek of tomorrow's video? You want to see a little, a fake mon from tomorrow's video? I can show it to you. I can show you one. Guys, which one would you prefer? Would you prefer... I'm trying to think... Which one do I show you guys? Honestly, I'll show you one that makes a lot of sense with what we're seeing today. If you want to check out more Pokemon like these, which are post-apocalyptic Pokemon, Pokemon from, you know, that evolved to adapt to post-apocalypses, go check out tomorrow's video. You gotta. Alright. How did you get here? Because, I mean, wind and waves, I mean, this is what you're gonna encounter underwater, I would assume. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, you see, like, these are brilliant, but I really do like the fire one a little bit more. Oh, we didn't notice. See, this is why we go on Twitter. Ooh, she's tan. Nice. Or she's not tan, that's probably her natural skin color, honestly. Dun 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 dun. The legendaries will be something flying and something swimming. All my favorite games are island themes, I agree. Even my favorite location, like Breath of the Wild, was the beach. I like that he's mad. Finally, another mad grass type. Wait, I don't know if this is... Nope, okay. Baked bean build. The paw is very cute. Okay. Hi, Iñaki. Why is Joe just staring? Okay, I guess that's it. Nobody else is noticing anything. Honestly? Oh my god, it would be so sick if Toby Fox has a few themes in the game. Please have a few themes in Gen 9. Yep, okay. We get it. We get it. Dum 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 dum. That's literally in the game. I'm like, compare this to this is hilarious. Alright. Guys. I guess that's it. Anything else to say? I'm gonna look in chat for a few seconds, just in case you guys are saying things that I should look at for a second. Not the Luigi thirst trap in the feed. I told you, that's why I want to scroll through Twitter. So who will evolve to stand on two legs? Okay. I mean, the birds are bipedal. The bird is gonna stand on two legs, I assure you. I think the waters. I think the dog is gonna stay quadrupedal. I think the lizard's gonna stand up. It's gonna be a psychic type. It's gonna. I don't know. Hypnotize you. Read your mind. Mechanic incident and the Japanese logo evidently. Okay, let me look at the Japanese logo. Pokemon Wind Waves Japanese. I guess we're going to Reddit for this because never mind. I wonder if the music is different in this one. It's the same trailer, obviously. Oh, this! It's a Pokeball. Interesting. At least it's not a crystal. Their trailer also ended in black for some reason. Oh, it's gonna be a vacation in 2 years though, wow. Really? That changes something though that I was planning. Let me compare that to this. Yeah. I prefer the colors of this. I love the sun. Oh, the sun makes me feel so happy. Guys, I don't know. It makes me feel so happy, the vibes of this game. Even the logos make me feel happy. While this one, honestly, I prefer these as logos. Japanese always looks cool, but like the sun is more prominent here. They're taking their time. This is the first time they're okay. Obviously, they did. Here's the thing: they announced Legend ZA like 2 years before they released it, but they didn't show footage of it. So like they're already showing footage, and they have 2 years left, so it can be even better than this. That's crazy. I hope they do hype. Here's the thing: we're not gonna hear anything until June. We never hear anything. Like in the next few months, we're not gonna hear anything. And that's usually, and they start talking about it in June. That's usually if the game is coming out in the same year. We may not get anything. We may get one thing in June, one thing in October, then another thing literally next February, maybe January. I think they did that January. They had a big Pokemon Presents in 2021. I think that was in January for the DLCs. We didn't hear about ZA for a whole year, exactly. So it's like, but this is a main, I mean, they're both main series games, but this is a new generation. And during like the 30th anniversary, they want to hype it up. So I'm actually really confused. Okay, it's not confusion. Normally they would release this game on the 30th anniversary. They release it in 2026. I think they actually care about releasing a good product this time. Like pushing it out to the 31st anniversary when you could easily put it in the 30th anniversary to hype people up is a big deal. That's a big gesture. So I don't know. Anything else I'm not noticing, Brandon? You weren't here the whole time, so you don't know what I noticed. So never mind. All right, I'm gonna go in like a minute, but I said that I'm gonna go in a minute. I'm actually gonna go in a minute. I need to eat. I'm hungry. I'm not liking the road I'm scared skateboard. You literally saw one shot of it unequipped. I don't know what you're like. What are these negative opinions? Like, I get it. You're allowed to judge anything you want, but it's just a Rotom skateboard. What the hell? Like, how does that negatively affect anything? There's a lot of Hoenn and Alola Pokemon in the trailer. Yeah, I'm a big fan. My 3 favorite regions are Unova, Hoenn, and Alola. And they all 3 of those have really good island locations and like beachy locations. So I'm... Hoenn plus Alola is a peak region, honestly. Like, this is for me. This game is for me. It's definitely Indonesia. It's not Oceania. You could interpret it as Philippines if you want. Alright. How are you feeling about Fire Red Leaf Green coming to Switch? Feeling normal. Like, it's such a not amazing, not bad thing. It's right in the middle. It's slightly positive. Whoever didn't play it gets to play it. I already played it recently. I have Fire Red, so I don't need it. Maybe in like 10 years when I replay Fire Red again, I will get it, although the Switch will not be. Let's say 5 years. In 5 years when I replay, although if I play Kanto again in 5 years, it'll be, because I replayed Kanto, I played Fire Red last year, so if I play Kanto, it'll be Let's Go. Alright. Let's end with the starters again. Very good starters. I'm very not disappointed with the starters. Alright. We good? You guys are gonna make sure you're subscribed so you see and click the bell so you see tomorrow's video in your subscription feeds and your notification boxes, because tomorrow's video is pretty cool. Honestly, the editing is way better than the average Pokemon video I've done, and also the camera work is better. It's not my new camera. I did buy a new camera. This is not it, by the way. I'm using my webcam right now. but the lighting is way better. Like, the production of tomorrow's video is way better than the average just normal Fakemon video that I've released. And they do fit the vibe for the game, yeah. Just like the Gen 9 starters. Gen 8 starters. Sorry. Obviously the Gen 9 starters also fit the vibe, honestly. They all fit the vibe. They all fit the vibe. When have the starters not fit the vibe of their generation, honestly? I would agree that the chick looks a little Pal Worldy, but honestly, the dog and the gecko look very Pokemon. Currently not liking the look of Pom Bomb sucks for you because Pom Bomb is the most popular one. I checked the polls. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Wait, I'm waiting for the drop. Bye, guys.